For over a century, the steering wheel had a singular, undisputed purpose: turning the front tires. It was an analog hoop of leather, wood, or polyurethane tethered directly to a steel column. But as we navigate the electric and autonomous revolution of the mid-2020s, the cabin is being entirely reimagined. Today, the steering wheel is the undisputed epicenter of the human-machine interface. This radical evolution hasn't come without profound friction. As software-defined vehicles prioritize minimalism and autonomous driving dictate new ways for humans to interact with machines, we are seeing the rise of controversial shapes like the yoke, the polarizing elimination of physical buttons, and the outright severing of the mechanical steering column in favor of digital steer-by-wire systems. For the modern automotive enthusiast and tech-forward consumer, understanding this shift requires a deep dive into the exact intersection of mechanical engineering, behavioral psychology, and industrial design. Ever since the pan-hard racing cars of the late 1900s swapped tiller handles for circular rims, the wheel has remained relatively stagnant. Even as we added hydraulic power steering, airbags, and cruise control toggles in the late 20th century, the core paradigm persisted: a physical, one-to-one mechanical relationship between the driver's hands and the rack and pin below. The catalyst for the modern disruption was the collision of electrification and Level 2 and Level 3 advanced driver assistance systems. As digital instrument clusters expanded and vehicles began driving themselves on highways, automakers realized the traditional wheel was in the way. It blocked sightlines to critical digital information and took up valuable ergonomic real estate in cabins that were increasingly being marketed as living spaces. The era of rapid and sometimes jarring change had begun. We are witnessing the death of the perfect circle. Flat-bottomed wheels, originally designed for thigh clearance in cramped racing cockpits, have given way to squircles, square circles, and most controversially, the open-top yoke. The core reason driving this geometric shift is digital packaging. In modern EVs, the driver's display is pushed further back toward the windshield to reduce the focal length adjustment when a driver moves their eyes from the road to the screen. A traditional round wheel perfectly bisects the driver's line of sight to these pushed-back screens. By lobbing off the top half of the wheel, designers grant an unobstructed view of the digital cluster and the road ahead. Technology and controls, the war on buttons. The tactile, physical buttons that defined the early 2010s have been ruthlessly replaced by capacitive touch surfaces, haptic feedback actuators, and biometric sensors. Why? First, the rise of the software-defined vehicle. Capacitive panels allow automakers to seamlessly remap button functions via over-the-air OTA updates without changing physical hardware. Second, minimalist aesthetics popularized by Silicon Valley tech giants demand sleek, unbroken surfaces. Beyond touch, the wheel now acts as a primary safety monitor. Integrated infrared cameras and capacitive rim sensors monitor driver attention and grip, while embedded LED light strips use peripheral color cues, for example glowing blue for autonomous mode and flashing red for a manual handover request, to communicate the vehicle's ADAS state without requiring the driver to look at a screen. Underlying mechanics, the steer-by-wire revolution. We are finally eliminating the physical steering column. Steer-by-wire technology replaces the mechanical linkage with electronic control modules and electric motors. When you turn the wheel, you are simply sending a digital signal to an actuator on the steering rack. This eliminates the intrusion of a steel column in a crash, saves packaging weight, and, crucially for our ergonomic evolution, allows for dynamically variable steering ratios. The transition to advanced steering controls has sparked fierce consumer backlash, largely centered around the deeply ingrained muscle memory of the human brain. Nowhere is this more evident than in the immense controversy surrounding the Yoke steering wheel. When automakers, most notably Tesla with the early Model S Plaid, first introduced the Yoke, they did so using standard fixed-ratio mechanical steering. This was an ergonomic disaster. In tight parking lots or sharp hairpin turns, drivers were forced to employ a hand-over-hand maneuver on a wheel that was missing its top half. Drivers were instinctively grabbing for a rim that simply wasn't there, resulting in clumsy, potentially dangerous fumbling. The Yoke only works ergonomically when paired intimately with steer-by-wire technology, a solution pioneered by Lexus and now becoming an industry standard in 2026. By utilizing dynamic variable steering ratios, a steer-by-wire yoke only requires a mere 150-degree turn of the yoke to achieve full lock of the front tires at low speeds. The driver's hands never have to leave the 9 and 3 o'clock positions. The mechanical flaw was solved by software, but the psychological hurdle remains. We are asking drivers to unlearn decades of behavioral conditioning. Similarly, the shift to capacitive touch surfaces has faced severe pushback. Touch panels lack the tactile boundaries of physical switches. In my simulator testing, we consistently observed drivers accidentally muting their audio or triggering cruise control simply by sliding their palms across the wheel during a tight turn. The cognitive load required to look down and verify a capacitive button press completely negates the safety benefits of keeping hands on the wheel. Consequently, we are currently seeing a slight regulatory and consumer-driven correction, with European safety bodies like EuroNAP penalizing vehicles that lack physical tactile controls for critical functions, forcing a hybrid approach of physical toggles underpinned by haptic intelligence. The evolution of the wheel. Feature: traditional 2010 steering wheel, advanced 2026 HMI steering wheel. Mechanical layout: fixed 15-inch circular hoop physically bolted to a steel steering column and rack. Fixed steering ratio. Rectangular yoke or squircle connected digitally by dual redundant steer-by-wire modules. Dynamic variable ratio. Driver interaction: tactile single-function plastic buttons. Hand-over-hand maneuvering required for tight turns. Capacitive touch panels with haptic feedback, biometric grip sensors, and 150-degree lock-to-lock steering. No hand-over-hand. Primary purpose: exclusively to dictate the physical trajectory of the vehicle and house the primary airbag. A bidirectional communication hub, monitors human readiness and visualizes autonomous states via integrated LEDs. Looking forward to the late 2030s, as Level 4 and Level 5 fully autonomous driving transitions from geo-fenced novelties to widespread realities, the steering wheel's role will undergo its final, most dramatic metamorphosis. It will cease to be a mandatory fixture and instead become an opt-in peripheral. We are already engineering retractable steering systems that fold away seamlessly into the dashboard or retract into the firewall when the vehicle assumes autonomous control. This transforms the driver's seat into a mobile lounge or workspace. When the human desires the visceral thrill of driving, a simple voice command or biometric scan will prompt the helm to deploy. In this future, the steering wheel will no longer be a crude instrument of manual labor. It will be an intricately crafted, highly tactile piece of automotive jewelry, a bridge between human intuition and artificial intelligence. The yoke controversy and the capacitive touch wars of today are merely the growing pains of a century-old mechanical hoop finally learning how to speak digital.